Hey, what's up, guys? My name's St. Jamie. We're back on the YouTube video. Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? So we're outside. We're at the park. Got my boy Top over there hanging out, doing his thing. You know, this is what we're doing. You ready? Am I getting better at that? Oh my goodness, that was great. You ready? Am I doing it right, guys? I'm in a good mood today. I'm vibing, I'm hanging, I'm doing my thing with my boy, you know, wearing jeans. I think for the first time this year. Someone's watching it. You can see it's kind of cold out because my nippies are showing. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like when my nippies are showing. Okay, guys, so beginning of October, I get a call, you know, from American Ninja Warrior that I got accepted to be a participant on season 17. I'm a person that I believe everything's a sign. Like, everything's a sign. I believe in, I believe in God. I believe in that. I believe in the universe. I've always been spiritual. I believe that everything's meant to happen. I believe that God's universe only opens doors that you're ready for. So, with American Ninja Warrior, how it first happened before I got accepted was Coach. Coach wasn't going to even put an application in because he's already been on the show. He's done it multiple times. He's getting a little older. I mean, he's still pretty young. He's like 38 years old. But it's kind of rough on your body, you know. And then some people said, okay, do it. And then he's like, cool. And now he came, and then he came to us ninjas, and he's like, if I do it, all you guys are putting an application in. And I didn't want to. I was like, no, I don't want to. Like, I love ninja, but like being like, that's why I love friends that keep you motivated and push you, because I don't want those friends that are like, okay, Clayton, you're just a little baby, you don't got to do it. No, I want to be on TV, right? My biggest goal is to be on TV, is to be a transgender activist, to be... hey, Topper, come here. Come here, come on, come back. You're going a little too far. We ain't doing that. I love having friends like that that push you, even though, like, you said no. Consent is obviously good. You need to have consent. You need to be able to say yes or no. But when it comes to like having friends and then knowing what's best from you, like my coach knew, no, Clayton, you're a ninja, you're great. And dude, I do social media for a living. I love to be the center of attention. At Ninja, I'm the center of attention there. You know, I'm just the person there that like loves, you know, out of there's a lot of extroverts, but like I'm the extra extrovert. And of course I want to be on TV. Of course I want to be in the public eye. Of course I want to share my story of me being adopted, me being different, me being transgender. Like, I want to share my story with as much people as possible, because I believe in the whole point of being alive is to spread awareness and love. I believe that God opened that door for me. So I didn't want to, but then I did it anyways. I was like, cool, Coach, every single day as a good friend. I want those friends that are pushing me, because he knows what my goals are. He knows that I'm a social media influencer. He's seen my social media. He knows I love being the center of attention. He knows how I want to be an actor, and I want to live the Hollywood dream, and you know, like I want to, like, you know, be a foreign guy coming to America, living the American dream down in California, you know. But he knows that, and he pushed me. He's like, no, Clayton, you're putting an application in. You're good enough. He's like, I'm your coach. I trained you. You're good enough. Put an application in. I did. So I was like, mid. I'm not gonna get chosen. I'm just a little guy in Iowa. They're not gonna choose me. But in the back of my head, I kind of knew they were gonna choose me, because I have a great story, and I can't wait to promote my story and like show people that like you can be the complete opposite of what society puts, right? In that little box, you can be that person that's outside that box, that doesn't follow what the government wants you to be, what society wants you to be. You can be that different person and still make it to the top. Actually, you'll probably make it to the top first before all these guys who follow each other. So I did put an application in. Took a while, took forever. It was like an hour, 2-hour application. I even sent like a video of me talking about me being trans and me being a foreign, you know, born in Romania, came here to America, background with my family. You know, I don't really have a family, you know, so I told all that kind of story. It wasn't that much too, 'cause I didn't really want to be accepted. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like make like a little thing and not really care, not edit it, because you know I edit. I like making YouTube videos, I like doing that. But I was like, just make something little, call it good. Put a couple of videos of me doing ninja, call it good. Then I get a call back saying, hey, by the end of October, you're gonna be on American Ninja Warrior. Let's go. And before that, I prayed to God. I was like, God, please, please, please do not make me go on the show. please, like, I know my goal is to be on TV one day. I know my goal is to get my story out there and show that, like, be different, love yourself. Don't go with the haters who are hating you because of something you are. Because literally the word hating means that they're scared of you. They see you thriving and they're scared of you. There's this quote, I don't know if I can remember it. If not, I'll have it on the screen, and it says, people that are more successful than you are not gonna hate on you. How much passion, drive I have, and how much I'm willing to do things that other people won't do, that I'm gonna be successful. And I got on American Ninja Warrior. I only had a little bit to practice. I'm not gonna lie, I do a ninja. You guys see my videos, but I do ninja. Ninja is my social club, right? Those are my friends. I go there just to have fun and practice. That's what I do. It wasn't like, I actually only been to one competition, like one little Midwest competition. I got 4th place in amateur, which was, I feel like, pretty good for my first competition. I wanted to be 1st place, and I think I wasn't 4th place. Instead of being 1st place, I wasn't that because of my skills. I was just as good as the 1st place guy, I think. I think it was more mentally. That was my first time being in front of an audience, doing ninja, you know, just a little nervous, and that's where I fell, because I fell on balance, but I love balance, you know, balance is pretty fun. I love to just balance on stuff, so I definitely could have got it. And then I went straight to the show. It made it on the show, and it was 100% because that's where I was supposed to be. And at that point, with God, like, I was telling him not to, but he was telling me, no, Clayton, this is a growth opportunity. You're supposed to go through that dark tunnel, because right now I went through that dark tunnel. I made it halfway through, like, I'm going to put that application in. The other side is being on the show, you know? And then I was like, I ran back. I'm like, God, please don't make me on the show. And God's like, no, go through the whole freaking tunnel. Don't make it halfway. Go all the way. And God told me, you made it on the show because of who you are and everything I went through, right? I was a guy adopted from Romania into a family. You think people that look for adopted children are usually people that want and are loving, right? And that want kids and that love kids unconditionally. But my parents didn't. My parents didn't love me, right? They don't love me. And it's sad. And I have no one. And Ninja has really made me feel loved. And even being like, and I just feel like that was my time to share my story. I went on Ninja so I can share my story. Share everything I went through, all my past struggles, my past challenges, my trauma, all the trauma my parents gave to me, making me feel worthless and like I'm nothing. And instead of waddling, is that the right word? Instead of sitting in bed crying about it, which I have done before. Like, I'm not saying don't do that, because I've done it. I still do it sometimes. Sometimes I still think, like, wow, like when Christmas comes up, Thanksgiving comes up, when holidays come up, birthday comes up, that's when I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I sit in bed and cry, because that's the time your family's there, right? Christmas, sitting around with all your family. I don't have family, though. And I also hate getting invited to people's houses because they feel bad for me. Like, I have my boy Tate, that's my best friend, and he, like, told his mom about me and all that, and he came to me. He's like, my mom feels sad. She wants to invite you to Halloween or Thanksgiving or Christmas. Like, no, I don't want to feel like a pity party. I don't want you just to invite me. I want you to invite me because I'm your best friend. Yes, but not because your mom feels sad because I have no family, you know? Because then I feel like a pity party. Like, I have a bad past. And I'm not saying my bad past for you guys to be like, oh, Clayton, I feel so sad. I want to cry for you. I'm going to pray for you. No, I'm happy now, and I'm glad with all the growth I did. I don't want you to feel pity for me. I don't want you to be like, wow, I'm proud of how far. No, I don't want you to say, I don't want you to say, wow, I'm sorry for your past. I want you to be like, glad that past happened for you, because look at you now. I want to be where I am now. I want to be able to share my story with millions of people on TV because of my past. Like, it's all because of my past. Everything I am, the person I am today, is because of my past. I don't regret anything. Even though it was a hard path, and I don't want to redo it, because it's like, wow, I can't believe I made it through the first time. But I wanted to meet the ninja people I have now. I love every single one of them. You know, every single one of them has, like, a part of my heart. And same with, like, my mentor and all the friends I've been making in the business, and going, like, doing all that. Like, those people, I love them. You make your friends, you make your family, you stay motivated, you do things. Every day become 1% better. I could be at home right now, but instead I'm out here practicing ninja, not at Ninja. It's my day off, and I'm hanging out with my dog, and I'm practicing ninja. Like, I'm just having fun. Like, I'm not practicing for anything. I'm just kind of just fun because I've already been on the show. Maybe for next year. No, I think a competition's coming up. Hopefully I'll go to that. We'll see. And I'm not letting my job choose anything for me. Okay, guys? Like, I remember being a workaholic. Every single day trying to... Dude, okay. I'm not the detail manager anymore. And for the longest time, I actually was so mad, so angry, hated everything because I love to be in control. I love to be a perfectionist. I love to control everyone and everything. You know, I've realized I've slowly let it go and be like, God, you control. Like right now, like, I got a couple crushes. I got like 3 crushes. 3 crushes. And all, like, but then I realized, and it's like, God, it's like, if it's meant to be with one of them, it will happen. Like, I'm not gonna, because the other day I was like kind of stressing a little bit. I was like, oh my God, I really got a crush on this girl, blah, 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 blah. I was talking to God about it. But then I was like, wait, why am I over? And then I was talking to God about that. Then I was talking to one of my friends about it. Because he helped me with my car, because I guess my car is like burning oil or something like that. So he's a tech, and I was like, hey, help me with this car, you know, like, and I put some oil in my car, blah, blah, blah. And then I talked to him, and he was like, Clayton, you're overthinking all this. And then that's when I was like, you're right. Like, now I'm aware. You're right. Why shouldn't I care? And then, you know, I talked to God. I'm like, you know, you're going to give me the right person when it's time. You know? But at the end of the day, why am I going to stress about it? It's going to happen when it happens. And I just talked to my grandma today, too. My grandma was like, how's it going? Like, blah, 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 blah. And she knows I have a crush on. And she's like, and the reason why I have a crush on all 3 of them, first of all, they're all kind, nice. I'm not used to that. They're funny. They're all extroverts like me. They're way different than any person I've ever dated. And they just want to be better, right? They're all like, have goals and passion and like want to become something. It inspires me, and being around them. And that's what I realized too. Like, even when my grandma's like, dude, whatever happens, God's there for you. And I even realized, I'm like, just being in their presence is enough. Like, when I'm around those people, I get so much. I could be tired right now, but when I'm around those people I got a crush on, 3 of them, I've never had 3 crushes at once, so it's awesome already. Just being able to like not be attached to one person. But obviously, like, we're just friends. All 3 of them are just friends. But it's like when I'm just around them, it's just energy. Like, I could be tired. I could be up for 5 hours, for 5 days straight. And when I see them, it's like, what's up? Like, they give me energy. Like, their energy just, and I'm like, yeah, I'm full of energy. Let's go. Let's have fun. I just smile, and I don't think I've ever sat around them, you know? And I love that. And at that point, it's like, I don't want to even try anything, because at the end of the day, I love our friendship, and I love to even be there. And if it's meant to be, God will make it happen. And I do believe to grow a friendship before you get into a relationship. I don't think I've ever really done that. Usually I get into a relationship right away, and then it goes downhill. And I have one thing, being single is the best thing that's ever happened to me as well, because I'm on American Ninja Warrior. I be able to tell my story to multiple people, right? I'm American Ninja Warrior and talking to some of the cast crew guys, and them like telling me your story, like them telling me how much, even they're not trans, but how powerful my story is. And then coming out to my coach, right, Spencer, I came out to everyone, and they've all been really nice and told me, wow, that's a great story, like, I'm glad you made it through that, no kid should have been through that. But like, Spencer is a really big one, and because he has a story too, and like a family story and all that, and he literally, like, just hearing him be like, wow, it's cool that like you turned it into something, and now you created YouTube, you're now on a show, you're this, you're that, and it's like, you're right. And it motivates me to want to post more. Put good people in your life. The 5 most important people in your life that you hang around the most are going to be who you become. That's why I'm only hanging around people that are positive. I love everyone in my life, and my life's actually great. I got an amazing little puppers. I can't ask for anything more, you know? And I'm just blessed to be able to go through everything I went through, and I wanted to make this video because I felt like I had to, you know? I think it's weird when people say, oh, God told me to make this video, but I do feel something in me that, like, I was inspired so much that, like, I need to share it with 22,000 followers, you know? Like, why would I not? I am transgender, and I'm proud of it, you know? Being transgender has only made things a little harder, but also made me thrive to become something better. Everything. Me being shorter at Ninja. Look, everything's so high up. Look how high this is. But I got good hops. I'm short, so I got a lot of challenge being short, and I get made fun of all the time for being a little short guy. But I enjoy it, you know? I find short people attractive. I love you know, being transgender. Sometimes it sucks. Like, if I was cis, like, obviously I would like to just be cis and have my life be easy and normal. But at the end of the day, I think I would be an average person if I was. I don't think I would be as driven to become something amazing if I didn't go through everything. Sometimes I hate talking bad about my dad, because I don't think it was my dad that always, like, my dad didn't like me. Not that he didn't like me, he didn't support me. But I don't think it was my dad. I think it was my stepmom, because my dad's a little, I think the word is called pussy whipped. Even though he's a big man, he's kind of big, you know, like, big boy. And he's like, big man, police officer, but then we got, like, a little, like, I think my stepmom's literally, like, my height. She's just a little thing. Like, literally my height, my build. She's just a little thing. And, but she's a judge, and she bosses my dad around like a little puppet. Back in the day, I don't know if that's how it was now. But that's my perspective. The one thing cool is everyone has different perspectives in life and about people, like the way you think about me. Like, I love Clayton, he inspires me, he gets me motivated. And then there could be another person that's hate comment, like, no, he's going to hell, I hate him, you know. And that's fine. This is just my perspective of my dad. I love my dad, but I think when he's around my stepmom, back in the day, I've never met them now, like, even talking with my brother Alex, he's like, hey, way nicer now. I actually like it now. Oh, I said her name. I actually like my stepmom now. She's cool. She blah blah blah. That's what my brother said. So it's like, cool. That's awesome that you like her now. And I would like to have a relationship with my dad. Like my coach Spencer's like, you should, because he had a bad relationship with his dad, but then realized that, like, God's all about forgiveness, and at the end of the day, be the bigger person, you know, even though he messed up my life. But at the end of the day, did he, or did he just give me more motivation because he didn't believe in me? I remember him saying that I could never be a YouTuber, because me and my sister got a camera for, like, Christmas one year, and we were making like a funny video. We didn't even know we were recording. We were like making a video, trying to make a haul video. We realized we were recording because we were trying to practice, like, I'm gonna say one item, you will say one item. Me and my sister, and we were young. And then we were actually recording, like, oh my God, the camera's going. You know, we were just little kids. And then everyone watched it. And I don't think they were laughing with us. I think they were laughing at us. And my dad's like, yeah, you're not going to be a YouTuber. That's literally what he's like, yeah, you're not going to be in front of the camera. He said something like that. I don't remember the exact thing because it was like 15 years ago. But that's the things that motivated me. It's like, watch me. Watch me. Now you're going to see me on TV. Watch me, you know. And me and my dad always had a good relationship. I loved my dad. I remember when he goes to the store and he would put a Kit Kat, like, cause my favorite candy bar at the time, which I still like Kit Kats, but at the time was Kit Kats. And every time he would go to the store, you know, he would get groceries because he would put your favorite, like, my favorite's Kit Kats. My sister's, she liked the orange Tic Tacs. So she would get like a big orange Tic Tacs on her bed. I would get a Kit Kat on my bed. My brothers would get whatever they like, and it's cute. Like, you know, he did those little cute things that, like, I still remember to now, and I do love my dad. And I saw him the other day because I was at my grandma's house, and my grandma fell, and she's a little bigger, so, like, I couldn't lift her up. I tried. So my dad's a cop in town, so she called my dad, and my dad called the ambulance, and everyone lifted her up, put her back in the chair. And then my dad, like, when we were waiting for the ambulance, my dad was, like, you know, trying to start small talk with me and make jokes, and he was talking to me about, you know, his dogs, and my dog was there, and he knew my dog's name, you know, which obviously my grandma probably talks about my dog all the time, because my grandma's like the other parent to my dog, because every time I leave to do something, my grandma's watching my dog. But he tried to talk to me, and it's funny, because when I look at me, I do see my dad in me. Like, my funniness, my goofiness is my dad. My dad, this is something my dad would wear. Like, I have my dad's clothes outfits, like, everything I wear, I look in the mirror, I'm like, I look like my dad, you know, even though he's not my biological dad. Like, I wear the same clothes as him, which I used to help him pick out his clothes, so maybe he's wearing the same clothes I wear. It's funny, because I don't know if I made this in the video, but, like, he used to wear Jimmy Choo's cologne, and then I wore it once, and he's like, you're my daughter, I don't want to smell like you, and, like, yelled at me about it. And that moment obviously still triggers me to today, because I remember it, and I was like 15, 16 years old, and now I'm 24 years old, going on 25 in a couple months. Yes, I'm old. But I went to the store, I saw it, and it just called my name, so I bought it. It was like, I can wear it if I want to, you know, and it's just those little moments. So some days I want to forgive my dad and just be there and ask him, hey, let's just go out to eat. And then some days I'm like, he hurt me so bad. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't be the person I am today if I didn't get hurt, you know, if I wasn't pushed, if I didn't have all those haters. Haters are my biggest motivators, you know. I love you guys. This whole point of the video is to keep going. Love yourself. Choose yourself. People are going to hate. But at the end of the day, you need to choose yourself. I think the reason why I go back and forth on God is because I realize it's not me, you, and God. It's me and God. It's mine and God's relationship. You have nothing to do with it. You know? I can talk about it if I want. You can talk about it if you want. But that's your relationship with God. If you believe in you're going to hell because you had sex before marriage last night, or you're gay, or you're this, that's your belief. Sorry. How about got attacked? I don't. I believe, like, you know, Jesus came, died on the cross for us, and that, like, we make sins. Like after Adam and Eve and the tree, you know, the tree of good and evil and all that, I believe that, like, we can't not. Like, every single day I have, like, a bad thought, or I have a thing I might do that's a sin, or I cuss. Or, you know, I listen to a song and I cuss, and I'm like, oh, crap, probably shouldn't have done that. Or, you know, just anything. Be rude, be angry, be jealous every day. So at the end of the day, I think if we did it that way, no one would go to heaven. But at the end of the day, I realize it's me, God. It's just mine and God's relationship. Jesus, God, the Holy Spirit. And I have been loving church, and I've been happy. I guess what I'm trying to say is there's going to be people trying to knock you down, trying to show you that you're not worthy, you can't do this, you can't do that. You know, I tell people about everything I do. I'm going to be a YouTuber. Maybe someday, I will be famous. And when I mean famous, I mean, I'm going to hit people's hearts. I guess I'm not talking about famous because I have a song, or famous because I have that, unless they're good songs. You know, like, now, like, having a more, like, being more aware in life and realizing the things you follow and you become, things you listen to, you become, it's kind of scary nowadays. Like, don't get me wrong, I love rap music so much, but then it's like, the reason why we don't have, I'm a hopeless romantic lover boy to death. I can't wait to find my one person, not 80 people, not go around and hoe around, no, find one person that I can spend the rest of my life with, get old with, and just smile and just listen, like, just sit out here with them, you know? I can't wait. But nowadays, you were listening to a song where it's like, yeah, smack that hoe, I'm gonna F her today, F her tomorrow, you know, like, stuff like that. Be like, ain't gonna tell about my side hoe, like, stuff like that. And it's like, what? Like, sometimes, because I'm more of a, like, I watch a TikTok, and it's like, some people listen to lyrics, some people listen to beats. I'm more of a beat guy. Like, I like songs if they, like, have a good beat to dance to, you know? But I still listen to that kind of music, but now I really try my best to, like, either cancel it out with some Christian music or something, or just realize that, like, I'll listen to it for a little bit and then, yeah, like, try to change it, try to watch something, try to do something, because I don't try to listen to it too much. I actually haven't really, like, I love Lil Uzi Vert, love Fetty Wap, love Big Sean. I haven't listened to them that often as I used to, because I don't want to have that mindset, because we have so many people that, like, don't want to grow, that are good with quick hits of gratification. Oh, I'm going to play video games all day. Oh, I'm going to go to the club every weekend instead of trying to build a business or trying to build an asset for myself. Oh, I'm going to drink because I don't like my thoughts. I don't like who I am, so I'm going to just cover it up with drugs and alcohol, and then it will be fine. But then tomorrow I'm going to wake up, realize that I am still that depressed human who doesn't feel like they're worthy. And instead of doing the inner work of myself, meditating, finding God, finding great friends, finding growth-minded individuals who are willing to help you grow as well, I'm just going to be sitting there in sorrow by myself and drink away my problems. When one day you will realize, like, talk to an alcoholic, a recovering alcoholic. My brother's a recovering alcoholic. My mom is an alcoholic, not recovering. And, like, just seeing both of their mindsets. Like, my mom just depressed gold digger. She just bounces on different kind of old men for money. And it's gross. And it's like, I don't want my sisters to see that, you know? They finally got taken away from, like, the younger ones got taken away, and they're with my sister, my oldest sister, who was way better than my mom. I'm glad she got to take them. You know, I'm proud of her for how far she's come and how far she's willing to help out our family, you know, so that's awesome. But you look at my brother, and it's like seeing him when he was an alcoholic to now, and it's just like, you can just see the growth, that he's becoming something. He has a job he likes, he's happy, he looks good, he's muscly, right? He works out instead of drinking. All I want to say is become something, mostly for the people that are diverse. right? Who's trans, who's gay, who's of color, who we get the most hate for being who we are. But instead of using that as, oh my God, they hate me because I'm trans, they hate me because I'm foreign, right? I'm foreign. But it's like, use that as power. Be like, you hate me because I'm this, but you watch. I have so many haters that like hated me back then, and then when I got like 10,000 followers on TikTok, they're like, oh my God, we should hang out. I'm like, no, you were talking crap about me like 6 months ago before I got my followers. Like, no, and it's funny. I laugh. I'm like, you should have been there. You should have been, because the people I'm going to grow up, who's going to grow up with me are the people that support me right now. The people that are here for me right now. Those are the people that I'm going to take with me when I'm a trillionaire. They're going to be the people I'm with that are with me, because they believe in me when I'm at my worst. So when I'm at my highest, of course they're coming with me, When I quit my job, I'm going to have my friend quit their job too when YouTube goes good. I'm like, bro, you come with me. Be my cameraman. Be my lights man, Help me come up with ideas. Be in the video with me. Everyone has good motivational stories, and seeing people with like traumatic past be able to keep going and share their story and share how they became this to this is amazing. I love hearing. All I listen to is TED Talks or motivational speakers where it's like they started here and now they're up here, and it's like, wow, anyone can do it as long as you believe in yourself. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here with me. Thank you guys for listening. Comment down below. I want to hear what you guys think. Tell me a little bit about your past and where you're going and what your future goals are, and why you're not just the average and why you're the 1% that is going to become something in life. I love you so much. Thank you guys for listening.